Cool. And what else can I combine, Raiden? What does it make? Good. So my answer is just x plus 1. So that's when the two terms are being added. What happens if I have two expressions that are being subtracted? When you see a subtraction sign on the outside, I'm going to treat it like a -1. And before I can rewrite this expression, I need to distribute that negative. This negative really means opposite. So I'm going to take the opposite of 2x. That would be -2x. And I'm going to write it here. Negative times 2x is -2x. What is the opposite of -4? Or what's negative times a -4? What's the opposite of -4? Chad?
Positive.
Yeah, so these signs got flipped. This negative had to be distributed, just like we would do with a number. Sierra, what can I combine first?
You can combine the 5x and
What does it make?
huh?
What does it become?
It becomes -7.
Good. Finish it off for me, Corbin.
So next one,
We combined the x's, so we're good. Let's move on to the constants. What numbers can I combine?
8.
Good. 4 and 4. That's going to be the answer. So that's one method, and I've used this method of kind of grouping. If you found that you're making some blunders in the homework or it just doesn't really make sense to you, I'm going to give you another option. You may find it helpful to line these up vertically when you organize them. Here's how you might do that. I'm going to rewrite the 5x minus 2 to the side, and then I'm going to distribute the negative. What does this expression become instead of 3x plus 4? Kim?
-2x.
And what else?
-4.
-4. Notice what I did. Instead of writing it horizontally, if it helps you just to kind of make it go vertical so you can combine them, this is an option for you to group them up together. So I'm matching the 5x and the 3x, and this became a 2x. The -2 and the -4, that became -6. That's your answer, and that's an option if you want to stack vertically. Feel free to use whatever you want. Let's do one more. -6x plus 2. What does the second expression become, Reese?
It becomes -3x -4.
Good. Do you want to stack it, Reese, or just write it next to it?
Write it next.
Okay. And combine these for me, Daniel. Keep going.
6.
Good. That's your answer. 2 and 4 is 6. No, we made a mistake. What's the blunder?
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, catch it. Who wants to catch it?
Me.
Hadley, what'd I do wrong?
The first is the
Negative times a 4 is a -4. Thanks for catching that. Please write it, Reese. Big blunder that is the most common blunder for today's lesson. Instead of a +6, Daniel, what should it be? Yeah. If you made that blunder just like me, erase it, fix it, and move on. You're going to do 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 on your own in the next 5 minutes. If you need to check with a partner because you're getting it wrong or you're kind of stumped, I'm okay with whisper talking. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Would you distribute the plus sign?
You don't have to since there's not a number.
What about -6?
You don't have to change it because a plus times a negative is just a negative.
Oh.
So it should be 13x plus 1 plus 2x minus 6. So you don't have to do anything with that. You would have to distribute this. That negative changes things. That negative changes things. Yeah.
I can? Bye, guys.
Until the time goes, until we get to the test review. I told you I'm going to do test review for the last 5 minutes.